Record-breaking season 73-9. Best record in NBA history. Passing by the Bulls of 95-96 at 72-10. And beat Houston in 5. And beat out the Trailblazers in 5. But that was a tough out. So Ibaka, following the missed free throw, means the lead stays at 7. Thompson, Ezeli, and Green missed the layup.
Back-to-back layups, one by Spates and the other by Green.
And if you're OKC, I swear sometimes he doesn't even follow through. It's almost like a shot put. He knows how it's going in. Beautiful.
Steph Curry 6 for 10 from 3. Iguodala back on Durant. Got the step. Durant comes up short. Green to the front court. Curry with the short pop. Yes. A burst here by the Warriors. They lead it 78-69.
Draymond Green may have gotten away with an offensive foul on that dribble handoff with Steph Curry.
Westbrook for Adams, and a crowd brings it out. Westbrook shoots and hits. Westbrook with a quick release hits the 3. He now has 17, and Golden State is up by 6 with 5 minutes gone by in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry splitting through and scores on a scoop. Well, Steph Curry, who had that huge second half the other night in Oklahoma City, has come on strong here. Durant with a quick shot and hits. It's a 3 for Kevin Durant. He now has 20. That's his second from beyond the three-point line. Westbrook called for the foul.
That's 3 straight threes at the offensive end for Thunder. But how about the drive here? You split the double team for Curry. No basket protection. And then the quick catch and shoot by Durant. The Thunder, who had been struggling from that three-point line, have knocked down their last 3 from downtown.
Harrison Barnes comes on for Festus Ezeli.
And here we go. This is small on small lineups, probably for the rest of this ball game.
6.5 remaining. Green challenging Durant. Oh, what a move by Draymond Green. He thought he was fouled. But Golden State now leads by 7.
OKC going small, but Kevin Durant 6'11" and Ibaka inside.
Robertson with a standing three-point attempt. Curry is able to get it off against Ibaka, then Barnes on the loose ball.
Green wasn't Iguodala to cut. He had a wide open lane.
Ibaka defending on Curry. Puts a move on. And then the pass picked off by Durant. 5.5 remaining on the fourth. Ibaka. And that is a blocking foul.
That's a good call. Thompson was still moving as sliding right underneath Ibaka.
There's Draymond Green with the strong drive on Kevin Durant, and Klay Thompson called for that foul a moment ago. Cleveland won 57 during the regular season, and the Thunder won 55.
Has Cleveland been in Barbados just chilling during these playoffs? I mean, they've had so many days off.
Well, you know, Reg, they do deserve a little bit of rest if it's about karma. Think about last year with Kevin Love being injured and Kyrie, so hopefully they're just icing. Not in Barbados, hopefully they're in Cleveland.
This kid's just chilling.
Ibaka, not a player who goes to the line frequently. Has hit 2 of 3.
This is such a winnable game for the Thunder.
Well, here we go. We're coming up on 5 minutes remaining. The winner advances to the NBA Finals. Thompson for 3. Klay Thompson from downtown. He's hit his 6th after coming off that extraordinary performance in Oklahoma City. Westbrook lost the handle. Here comes Green. Trying to get it down low. Ball is deflected out, kicked out by the Thunder.
This is Klay being Klay. You cannot get to him 1 second late. All he needs is a little bit of space before he rises and pulls.
How about 17 threes now the last 2 games? Curry for Iguodala. Iguodala working the post, throws it out. Green for 3. Draymond Green. It's an 11-point lead. That's the first from downtown for Green. 4.5 remaining in the 4th. Barnes with another rebound. Harrison Barnes did not start tonight. Andre Iguodala did, but Barnes now with 5 points, 7 rebounds.
How about the defense by Iguodala to force Durant into that tough fadeaway?
Thompson. Barnes not able to hit and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Robertson of Oklahoma City.
Just Durant late in rotation out to Draymond Green, who's really struggled from beyond the arc in this series.
Thunder have 2 timeouts, 2 and a 20. Golden State 2 full and a 20. Just under 4 remaining. Thompson open for 3. Curry was walking away. He was so certain that Thompson would knock it down. Westbrook up the step. Westbrook with a strong move to the basket.
Beautiful crossover and finish for Russell Westbrook, but can they stop him at this end? Especially Curry and Thompson from behind the arc. Great ball movement at the offensive end by the Warriors.
88-79, Golden State, after trailing throughout the first half. Nice move by Curry to the rim. He went to the crossover. 30 points for Steph Curry.
And they wanted to laugh about Curry's defense at one end if you're Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant. Well, who's laughing now?
And Steph Curry pumping up the crowd. Not that this crowd would need it, just in case timeout is taken. 2:57 to go.
So you're going to snicker at my defense? You're going to laugh at me? Okay. Well, I'm the 2-time MVP. We'll laugh at that.
take a look at the advanced performance presented by Nissan.
Livingston, the backup point guard on this team, has been so reliable this year. He's already up in the air, doesn't need the cheap foul, but he'll take the and one. And right there, Andre Iguodala showing his appreciation for his teammates.
For more advanced performance highlights, visit NBA.com/video.
And if you're the Thunder fan, this is one thing you do not want to look at here. So we look at the great equalizer. The Thunder have done a great job in the paint and second chance points, but a plus 84 from downtown for the Warriors.
Just under 3 to go. So Durant now with 23 as he hits the three. That's his third of the night. An 8-point Golden State lead.
Yeah, but he's only had 9 points over the last 2 fourth quarters.
Here is Thompson on a fadeaway. Good box out by Robertson.
OKC needs to push the pace, not taking back.
Kicks it back out. Robertson passed on the shot. Waiters with the step back. Back tap kept alive. Coming up on 2 minutes to play. Here's Durant on the drive. And they say it is a blocking foul. Mike Callahan made the call, so that'll put Durant at the line. That's number 5 on Draymond Green.
Oh, such a tough call there by the official. Look at the last second. It looked like Green may have slid over into the path of Durant.
Durant 2 for 2 at the line. He's had the hot hand.
Yeah, but how about the job defensively that the Warriors have done in this Game 7, keeping Durant and Westbrook off the free throw line. Only 4 free throw attempts for both Durant and Westbrook.
And at 1 point, Kevin Durant is on fire at the line. 91% in all. Here is Curry. And last touch by Golden State. So the ball back to Oklahoma City. They're down by just 6. 1:52 remaining. The next foul will put the Warriors over the limit.
As we saw in Game 5 with OKC in their comeback, they're never out of it with their 2-star players.
Durant. Yes, over Thompson. The lead is down to 4, and Steve Kerr takes a timeout.
Well, a personal 7-0 run by KD here down the stretch.
Look, again, it's not shot well, just 7 for 21, but he has 19 points, 13 assists, 7 rebounds. Kevin Durant deferring at the start, 10 of 17 from the field with 27 points. And you saw Curry and Thompson. They've each hit 6 3-pointers. 1.5 minutes remaining in the fourth. The winner advances to the NBA Finals. 4-point lead for Golden State. Green lost the dribble, and he is tied up. No! Timeout call. He was about to be tied up. About to be tied up, but called for the timeout.
I love the hustle by Russell Westbrook. As soon as it looked like it was going to be a loose ball, he went 1st and 10, head first into Draymond Green.
Very fortunate. Could have easily been a jump ball.
Right there, Westbrook got a hand on it, but the timeout taken by Green, and he got the call.
We talk about the others versus superstars on the road. When your others pass up shots, this is a wide open 3 for Andre Robertson. And look at the reaction here by KD, Kevin Durant, upset.
And that's after Waiters actually made the shot on that play. That wasn't a wasted play. Waiters made the shot, but he's telling his guy, shoot the ball. You know we love to hit those offensive boards.
Just 5 on the 24 for Golden State. Iguodala will throw in. 1:22 to go in the fourth. Iguodala Gets it in. Curry puts the move on, and he draws the foul.
Charge number 9, the servers and Alca's second personal. First team foul.
For Ibaka,
2 minutes.
that is his second.
Oh, great play there by Curry. He understood that Ibaka got caught with his left hand on the dribble. Normally, if he was going all the way to the hole, you would use your offhand to knock that arm away.
And Curry attempting a three, so he has 3 free throws.
But he knew that the shot clock was running down, and that was going to be an automatic foul. Curry has 31 points, and that was his first free throw of the game.
Steph Curry, who's had difficulties with his ankle, with his knee.
Elbow.
West took the fall and reportedly also received a shot on that bruised elbow before Game 6.
And Reg, just as effective as those injuries can have on affecting your game, he missed almost 3.5 weeks during the playoffs. And when you miss that much time, it's hard to get a rhythm back, but not for Steph.
And he's been back in his rhythm. A 93-86 lead for Golden State. Coming up on a minute remaining. That shot by Durant is off. And it's picked up by Iguodala. Here comes Curry. And he pulls it back. Now, 1 minute to go. Curry makes the turn. Thompson. Harrison Barnes going in and out on that three-point attempt that would have brought this house down. Durant off on a three with 40 seconds to go. Curry just using some of the clock. And he fires. Yes! .8 remaining. A 10-point Golden State lead.
And Curry is saying, we're not going home.
Shake that. Every day I'm shuffling.
Spectacular performance here in Game 7. Shot clock running down, and the reaction by the Warriors. Down 3-1 to the Thunder, and E40 getting crunked out here.
The side jump missed by Waiters, and a foul is called with 20.4 remaining. Both teams are over the foul limit. Curry, Thompson, and Green scoring all 25 of Golden State's fourth quarter points. And the Golden State Warriors, who had a magical season, winning 73, losing 9. They had the MVP for a second straight season in Steph Curry, the coach of the year in Steve Kerr, 3 All-Stars, a home record of 39-2. They had won 54 straight home games before losing to Boston and then Minnesota. And for these 2016 playoffs, they have one coming into tonight, 8 of 9 here at home. But they were in trouble. They were shocked in Game 1 here in the Bay Area. And then they lost in blowouts in Oklahoma City. And they come back from a 3-1 deficit. And Curry will dribble out
Ну что, друзья, это был отличный сезон для Оклахомы, но он заканчивается, и в финал у нас проходит Голден Стейт Warriors, Стеф Карри и другие герои этой серии. Заслуженно, вполне заслуженно попадают в финал, где будут играть с Кливлендом. Сейчас у нас обязательно будет празднование от Голден Стейт, вручат им заслуженную награду, ну и потом пресс-конференция, вероятнее всего.
You said nobody believed we could do this, nobody believed we could come back, and this will be the greatest part of a great season. What got you guys turned around?
We knew that, you know, we weren't out there playing like our the battle. We leaned on the experience that we've had, and, you know, everybody stuck together. That was what was important.
At halftime, Steve Kerr said that you guys weren't trusting the pass. He said everybody, including Steph, was trying to do too much. So what turned it around in the third quarter?
Came out in the third quarter. I mean, we cut the lead there at the beginning of the third quarter, but it was awful. But we started moving the basketball, and then once we started moving it, Clay knocked down shots, Steph knocked down shots, and everybody continued to defend. That was the most important defensive end.
I know you had a moment there with Steven Adams. You guys obviously had some get-togethers during the series. What'd you tell him?
I told him, congrats, you know, on a great season. I love what he brings to the table. You know, I respect a guy who continues to fight. You know, we had our instances, you know, nothing was on purpose, but he battled, I battled. And I just told him I got mad respect and I love the way he battled. Since he came in the league, he's been playing the same way. You got to respect a guy like that.
Back to the finals, Cavaliers again.
Yes, sir. It'll be fun. You know, they're rolling right now. They got a lot of guys going, but looking forward to the challenge.
Draymond, thanks very much. Congrats.